Hi everyone, welcome back to the Fancy Dollar. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Katie and today we'll be budgeting out our second paycheck of August, which is a total of $1,330. And the lighting is a little bit different. I usually use natural lighting and just brighten up the video, but I'm using a light that I just bought from Amazon to test everything out. Unfortunately, I don't really like it, but just let me know down in the comments below. So I'm still gonna tweak the video, making it a little brighter, but I think the lighting might be a little bit better this time. But we're gonna jump into our bills binder. American Express, last week we stuffed $68 because our balance is 136 divided by 2 is 68, so we're gonna do another $68. Here, nothing in here. Disney has 115, which is the balance. I do need to unstuff this and pay for it. This is not due until the end, I believe the 21st of August. And then Lifetime, which is my gym membership, we're gonna do 25. Car payment, usually I stuff 207 weekly, but since we are about a month ahead, I stuffed 104 last week, so this week we're gonna stuff 103. That totals up to 207, so we're gonna do 103. Will's entire protection plan. Last budget with me, I recently mentioned that Aldi did give me a $500 credit towards my car, so I'm gonna put it towards our Will entire protection plan. So instead of owing $854, we now owe $354, which is great. So a little less than $400. And I currently have $100 in here now. We're gonna put additional $50. And then Easy Pass, we're gonna put $20, and this is for tolls. This is not a mandatory bill. This is whenever I use my tolls to drive to work or go between states. Usually it's like $6 to $7 if I'm going between states, and then when I go to work it's like $1 or $2, which is not bad. Car insurance, I've been putting $20, but Rose put $40 this week. AT&T phone bill, this is going to get 10. My American Express Gold annual fee is going to get $5. Amazon Prime, we're putting $20. AT&T iPhone, this is to either upgrade my phone or pay off my phone, which I am not in a hurry, but I'll put $10. And then last envelope that we're stuffing here is student loan number 5. And we did make a payment last month, and I do owe $2,700 in here. I did make I believe a $500 payment or $450 or one of those. I do owe $2,269 left, and I'm hoping to do another. I have to unstuff this. I have to put $400 towards my August student loan payment, and then this is starting up for next month for September, so we're gonna put $100. Did your student loan increase yet? Like, well, not increase, the interest start? Because I keep checking mine, which is my student loan advisor or service is Aid Advantage, but they have not start the interest yet, which I'm not complaining whatsoever, but they told me that they're going to resume August 1st, but I don't see the interest added towards the loans yet. So we're going to give this a quick count. That is $451 for bills. So you have $879. We're gonna go into our vacation binder next. Day trips. We are actually going to the beach on Saturday, which is tomorrow. You guys are watching this on a Friday. I'm filming this on a Monday. I actually did not go into work today because I did not feel too well because I was drinking too much on Saturday for my sister's birthday, which we had so much fun. I don't have pictures because I was help setting up everything. I was eating, I was drinking, we were playing games. The party did not end till 4 o'clock in the morning, and the party started at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, which was well over 13 hours. But we are going to do a cousin's beach trip this Saturday, which is tomorrow. And it's going to be like actually 25 of us. So it's going to be a huge beach trip, which is probably going to be our last beach trip for this summer, like for August. But we'll see. So we have $45 in here. I think I'm going to add another 5 and that should be good. So day trips, we're putting 5. Mini getaways. I'm gonna slowly save up for our camping trip for December. It's not, we're talking about it, but it's not confirmed. But we'll put another $10. Islands trip. So I do need to unstuff this because this payment $450 is gonna be taken out on the 20th of August. But I am going to put $150. That is starting for September's payment. Pre-vacay shopping, 5. Extra. This is for excursion, gratuity, souvenirs. It's gonna get 5. And then accommodations for lodging and flights. We were thinking about, so we're going to St. Lucia for our anniversary in November for 15 nights, which is quite a long time. But we realized that we got the basic package. So we were thinking about upgrading our room to preferred club. So preferred club comparing to the basics. So preferred club, you get, I think, the higher end liquor, a butler, better restaurants. So we were thinking about doing accommodations to upgrade our room to basic to preferred club, and that is about $300 a person, I believe. So I'm gonna start saving up for that just in case we do want to upgrade, which we probably will. I'm gonna put $25 for now, and then passport renewals is getting an extra 5. So that is $205. So we have $674 left to budget for. We're gonna go into my friends and family binder. One of my favorite binders right now. So Emmy and Bailey's medications. We have 1, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3. So 153. Let's do $12 to even that out to 165. Emmy and Bailey, their treat, toys, and food. We're gonna put an extra 5 because Keith already bought a big bag of food for them and treats. Emmy and Bailey vet and visits emergency is gonna get 5. My boyfriend is gonna get 5. Family is gonna get 5. Grandparents is getting 25 because I have 25 in here, and I do want to give my grandparents, like sometimes I see them every 2 weeks, and I'll give them $50 each just for some like extra money for them to spend. And then birthdays and gifts is gonna get 25 as well. And I do need to unstuff this. I got my sister's birthday gift for $392, but I'm just gonna take out $400, and then I'll have $150, and then after the adding the 25, I'll have $175 in here still, which is still good. And sorry for my voice, I am still recovering from my sinus infection from last week, which is terrible. 82. I have 592 now. We're gonna go into my home binder, and we are going to do $100 today for down payment. I've been doing 150, but we're gonna do 100. Real estate agent fees is going to get 20. Inspection. So inspection usually average around 600 to 800. Keith mentioned for his house that we're living currently, he only paid around $595. So we are gonna save 700. So I'm gonna save 350 and he's gonna save 350. I'm gonna put an extra 10 in here. Home insurance, we're putting 10. Moving expenses. So for moving expenses, we were thinking about renting a large U-Haul truck so we can move everything all at once. Before we weren't thinking about that because Keith did have a large truck where we can move everything, but since he sold that truck, we got an Escalade. But now the Escalade doesn't have like the open back bed where we can throw like mattresses in there, so we definitely gonna need to rent a U-Haul truck for the day when we do move, and that is about like $100 with gas. So I'm gonna add an extra 5. Move-in day. So this is the money that we're saving up for to buy new house locks, like door locks, curtains, blinds. So we probably need around 150, I believe, in here. We're just gonna save where we have a lot of time, so we're gonna put 5. And let's do furniture. We're gonna put an extra 5. Utility, extra 5. Internet, an extra 5. And I think that's good for now. For our home binder. So 165 is going to our house binder. And then we're gonna jump into our high priority. So I no longer have a low priority binder. Everything is just together now. Medical. We're gonna put an extra 5 for here. I don't think I'm gonna go to the doctor's anytime soon. I don't think I need to. I do need to book an appointment for my annual visit. Medical deductible is going to get $10. Oral care, which is my dentist and orthodontist, we're gonna put 5. Personal savings getting 50. Roth IRAs getting 10. Emergency fund is fully funded at 5,000. This is for any like medical emergencies, and I do have an emergency fund for my car as well, which is at 1,000, which is 500 for a deductible for my insurance, an extra $500 for anything emergency like a flat tire or stuff like that. Mr. and Mrs. We're gonna put 20. So Keith and I had a conversation the other day, and we were talking about ring sizes, whether if I should go like a half size up just in case I get pregnant and my fingers get fat or whatever it may be. Then we were saying like, hopefully, I was in my head, I said it out loud. I was like, I would say you probably engaged me in like 2 more years, right? He was like, 2 more years? That's too long. I was like, yeah, that's kind of long. She's like, I was thinking about within a year. So within a year, I will be engaged. I just don't know when. So that is exciting. I don't want to get my hopes up for the trip being engaged, like our St. Lucia trip. So if I do get engaged then, great, but I know it's within a year, so I'm not too like antsy about it, you know? So Mr. and Mrs. is gonna get 20 this week. Future mom is also getting 20. Future Baby is also getting 20. Auto Maintenance is getting 10. Car Expenses is getting 5. See, my car emergency, I do have 1,000 in here. Future Car is going to get 5. So that is it for my high priority binder. So 160. 267. We're gonna go into my holiday binder next. Lunar New Year and Combined New Year is getting skipped. Valentine's Day is gonna get skipped. Mother's Day, we're gonna do this. Well, I already did $5 from this bouquet for Mom's Savings from Cash Up with Grace. We're actually gonna do, let's do 10, so 6 and 4, or let me just do 6, or the next highest number is 7. Let's do 7 for Mother's Day. And then Father's Day is gonna get 5. Halloween is also getting 5. We're gonna go to Hershey Park because their Haunted Festival nights are so much fun. We went last year just for Keith and I, but we want to bring his siblings this time. Thanksgiving is gonna get 5. And Christmas is gonna get 5. We're not going too crazy with Christmas this year because we are saving for our house. So we're probably gonna do like mini tiny gifts, like $20 per person. And then Keith is probably gonna get like a $50 gift. Well, we told each other that we don't want to spend that much. So that is 27, 5, 10, 15, 20, 27. And then we have 240. We're gonna go into my personal binder next. And someone asked me this charm. This charm is from Crafted by Coco. Sorry, I thought it was from Upscale Currency. This is from Crafted by Coco. Personal spending is going to get 25. Dining out and groceries, I'm going to do 100 because I do need to unstuff quite a bit. I only have 240 in here and I probably have to unstuff like 150 because I spent some money to buy like liquor, and I made my mixed drink for my sister's birthday party, and I bought what else I bought, like chips and stuff and soda cans, gas. So I just got gas for $75, so I probably have to unstuff this portion. And then I have 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. And I need 75. So I'm gonna add $17 with this 58, and that will give me $75 for another full tank. Beauty. I just got my lashes done. And I want to save up for some beauty products, which I listed right over here. So for those who are asking about my Etsy shop, I'm actually gonna be converting from Etsy to Ko-Fi because Easy Things, Britt mentioned that Ko-Fi is cheaper. They don't charge a lot of fees, so I think I'm gonna be converting to Ko-Fi. So it's probably gonna take me another month because I do have so many projects at work right now, so I'm kind of overwhelmed. So whatever I get a chance to film, I try to film as much as possible because I actually do not have time, which is so sad. But I want to save up for Jisoo oil for my hair and another face wash from CosRX. Everything is linked in my Amazon storefront down below or in my Instagram bio. So I want to put some money in here because I'm saving that $120 for my massage. So I'm going to put 75 in there. And then I only have 23 left. So we're gonna do wardrobe 15, and then $8. Let's put $8 elsewhere because I don't know where else to put that. So we're gonna put that, let's put it in spending. So 25 plus 8 is 33. So that is 240. And that is the total of 1,330. If you guys enjoyed this budget with me, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's cash stuffing video. Bye!